Hello and welcome to another Metante Conan, Edogawa Detective Conan, Case Closed reaction stream. And today we have a main arc, Schwegel, episode 770 to 783, the Tea Party and then the Scarlet case, I guess, which I'm pretty hype about. And to reassure someone in the comment last time who was freaking out that I had skipped 70-71. No, we just moved them around because, as noted by Chance, thank you as always, in the manga it happened in that order. The Shinichikudo Aquarium case happened before the Tea Party, and so that's why we watched it in that order. I guess it's important, and I follow the guide. So, that's the explanation, but we are not skipping anything. Well, not anything important, don't worry. Do not worry, trust the process. But yeah, as always, link to my Discord in the description, my stream amount Patreon where you can support me, request reaction, also have a membership on YouTube with similar reward to Patreon, basically. Hello Soul, hello, I missed 2 episodes, no. We just moved them around because, again, it seems like the Shinichi Aquarium case took place before in the manga, so I guess we just watched them in the manga order, but it's okay. We don't skip any important episode. Yeah, we are watching today the Tea Party, and when someone tells me Tea Party, I get PTSD and all I can think is Domenico, but that's the story for a different time. Yeah, Conan. Hopefully today's stuff is good. I mean, looks like some main stuff. Scarlet. I don't know if it means it's gonna have to do with the Black Organization because Scarlet is red, obviously. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I'm hype. Hopefully some good episode. As always, timer reactions, so you bring your copy of the episode to watch alongside me. My episode 770, for example, is 24 minutes and 40 seconds. It starts right away with Kogoro. There's no like logo before that or anything. So if you're watching on a different site, you might have some logo. Yeah, I think that's it for the intro. Very short intro, but I don't really know what else to say. I for some Conan. It's actually, today we're gonna finish arc 6B, yeah. And I guess next time we're getting to arc 7A, which is 785 to 1075. Let's see, right here, yeah. Why didn't read this yet? Wait, was it cut off? Wait, why can I not read this normally? Here we go. You will notice that starting with this arc, the current arc, there are no longer episodes listed in red, unless they are remake. This is on purpose, for one, difficult to know exactly what will be important before the arc has concluded, but additionally, this arc marks a slight change in the series format, which now involves small, incremental, but often critical movement of various plot threads in virtually every case. I see. Averse Sherlock Holmes books have Scarlet in the title. Interesting. Interesting. Let's look that up. Sherlock Holmes Scarlet. A study in Scarlet. Okay. So there's a book called A Study in Scarlet. Let's not get spoiled though. Anyway, let's get into it. So, tell me a reaction page. Why is this looking so weird? Let me fix this. More like this. Yeah, it's not that weird. I like when things are lined up and it doesn't look perfectly lined up, but I guess I can't really make it perfectly lined up. Anyway, so episode 770 of Metante Conan. Let us watch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. He's skipping. Oh, pachinko. No, just kebab, but pachinko too. That's so many. The mom is sick? And thinking about it, Teddy really doesn't show up too often, huh? I was pretty hyped when she first appeared in the show a long time ago, but she ended up being a very side character in the end. She really doesn't show up that much. I also remember, like, in the first case she showed up, she was very competent and almost like a detective, so I thought she'd do that more often, but no. My impression of Elena is more like she's kind of like Kogoro, they're both kind of toxic and weird in their relationship, basically. I mean, she's still better than Kogoro, I guess. I mean, she'll be fine. I'm not worried. You can't die of disease in Becca City, you have to be killed. So you'll be fine. The most tasty one? You like Monster too? Yeah, I really like the mega one. I know, like, some people like the small energy drink, like Red Bull, you know? But for me, it's like, I like both the energy, and I like having a drink that, like, fills me. So, like, the big can like this are great for that. Yeah. But the problem with, like, the big can is that they're not sugar free, so I don't drink them all the time, since, you know. I wish they would make big can version of the white one. Maybe there's some in the US or something. Dynamite. The town's tea party. Zenpen. Tea parties are very tense indeed. Especially one with witches. It's gonna be something simple. Really? It sounds like that. I mean, you're pretty old to get it. Of course. Conan would be terrible to be around. I mean, let things be a mystery. It's so easy to read, huh? What? What? I've never had an appendix. I don't know the chance of getting it is. What are you doing here? You know his wife? Oh, okay, it's someone different. That was the bombing guy. It's like he's going on the offensive. I mean, that's me with so many of the characters in Conan. I forget their name, but I reckon his name. Zero, huh? You are not Lelouch. Who's gonna die? Who's getting poisoned? Baking soda? So many things you could put cyanide in. Whoa. Wait, not appendicitis. That's the word. I'm sure some people do, but Koshi is way more popular, yeah? That reaction. Yeah, she's just bragging. Yeah. The sound effect. Ding. Cyanide. Here we go again. It's an hospital, guys. Let people scream. It's not that rare. Huh? Just don't drink and eat anything that someone you don't know give you. Even if they're your friend. You don't know them. It really is always cyanide, I mean. Is there really no other choice? Just get the anime mom that's gonna die hairstyle. The classic. Okay. Was shielding it left. Maybe she's like me and savage. She doesn't take it by the holding part, she just grabs it like this so she can drink like this. So she was using her right hand. Of course. I mean, actually, Kuguro hasn't been that involved in case recently. I wonder how often people get murdered in the hospital. It's such a weird place. You think of someone being killed. Obviously, peppermint. Okay. That was a good point to be like a diversion, I guess. Okay. Oh, stuck. Okay. This is really some of the best rules to like never do with your friend. Like never do stuff like this where you advise them on stocks or gambling or something. I really don't really miss that much when Kokoro is in the case. I mean, I kind of understand why he's less in the case now. He always does the same thing. Alright. With friends like this, we need enemies. The classic, right? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's always stories like this, right? All those friend groups of people we used to be friends in schools and now like adult, they all have so much resentment about different things, but they don't talk about it, right? So it just builds and builds and builds until it explodes, and usually they don't kill each other, but as someone checking out Reddit every day, there's always posts like that, like I saw one recently, like it was this woman who said, her friends, went drinking, and as they got drunk, they brought her home, but then they sat her down and started just for a few hours, like telling her everything that's wrong with her and everything they dislike about her, and how she's ruining their friendship because of this and this and that. I guess it's the human condition, right? Everybody just keeping what they think to themselves and letting it build and fester, and better to be honest now and ruin the friendship than build up this hatred over a long time. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch 71 now. I have no idea who's the killer, to be honest. $771 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But I mean, we all make the mistake again. It's easy to understand, right? It's not just friendships, it's also like family and all that. Like, you definitely have some rough things that you think and want to say, but you just don't do it. Not creating drama, not risking ruining the relationship. But then it ends up ruining it anyway over the years as your resentment builds up or something. It's unfortunate. He's really on the attack now. Openly on the attack. So I'm guessing that's what the Scarlet case will be about. We're finally dealing with him. And I see we're getting an extremely long recap. We're doing this again. It's really one of those things where, yeah, I mean, you really, like, this show really teaches you the lesson of, like, don't drink what people give you. It makes you kind of paranoid. Even going to a restaurant is scary. Very scary. So now we're Metande Conan. Japanese including announcers or ministers, c'est zero. Mostly through lei was true Japanese. Okay. Okay. I'm blowing up. Your dynamite. It is a good song. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Both the songs and the visual. Cohen. Far away. Leikun. Another name. Okay. Interesting. Aoisora. Akaku. Kawaru. Akaku. Is it a trick of the tea color changing with some kind of chemical reaction? Aoisora. Non, je connais the name, no. But it's a good name. Blue Sky. Heavy watch party. I don't think there's much mysteries or much to comment on a Navy. Except it is like some Detective Conan parody or something. But when? No, it's still enough time to do it. Could it be like the woman who died did it? But she messed up or something? Zero. I've been rewatching Code Geass, so it feels weird. Okay, I was wrong. I guess it's a good cover, you know, the sick lady in the hospital can't be the killer. It's a good time to kill someone. It's definitely a color changing trick. Yeah. Oh. Allez. Cool. Hibiscus tea. I like the tea box. Very like old timey. Simple. I mean, simple, but it's still a lot of stuff. People always have the kind of plan that like every little thing needs to go perfect or everything falls apart. I always hear about this baking soda, but I don't think I've ever bought any. Hmm. Oh wow. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, as always, it's a case of I get it. You had a good reason to want revenge, but yeah. Was it worth it? I mean, as always, the only thing that she couldn't predict is that there would be the best detective in this hospital, right? Otherwise, it would be the perfect crime, you know? Alright, I mean, terrible people as always. What can I say? Dun, dun, dun. This ending is pretty awesome too. The movie. Mm. Yeah. Stop leaking the info. Why are you leaking all the information? Man, the clash of red and black feels like a long time ago now. Yeah, we're touching on that in the next arc. It has to be. Okay. Well, the tea case itself was fine. I mean, I just feel like we've done cyanide so many times. Even though the actual way it's done is different every time. It feels a bit overdone, you know? But yeah, I'm hyped about the next arc, which seems to be focusing on quite the important stuff. So we are jumping a lot ahead to 79, right? Let me just make sure in the episode guide, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. We're jumping to 79 now, because we had watched 72-3 last time, the aquarium case. That is right. Okay. So, 779 of Conan in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We really haven't seen much of Vanna in such a while. I thought she would kind of like keep us informed from the inside or something, but not really. In reality TV, they introduced the crime case like someone in the police said this. Like, I don't really mind the cops talking if, the case is over, right? But Takagi knows that this isn't over the whole... I mean, he doesn't really know, but... Yeah, okay. I guess Takagi doesn't really know much. Oh, new song? Breakers? They've had a song or two before. So now Meitante Conan. I really like how much they reuse artists. Always the crows. Where's Conan? Rigo Breakers. What is this location like? Looks like the Shinigami World in Death Note. Hmm. Or Wekumundo in Bleach. Hmm. Good song. Ok. Shibuya Natsuko. Is it over? Kamel. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't die. Well... Yeah, what even is your goal? Well, alright. You're right behind as a murderer, great. Wait. Don't tell me it's literally that woman. Bruh. What? The Scarlet prologue. But maybe some purpose or something? He was about to investigate her and someone kills her and just throw the body in front of him? Daigo. Dekebi. Daikobutsu. Okay. Interesting. Dai language. Interesting. Hmm. You guys still haven't talked, like seriously, at some point you need to fucking talk. I feel like we're way past the point where there's any point in keeping things. Just talk about things. I'm not following. Where's this going? Oh, she's not dead. That's lucky. Hmm. But then why wouldn't she be killed? If they wanted her to be quiet about whatever she knows. Or was it a mistake? Why throw her through some, like, such small steps if you want to kill her? You often take drives with like a 9-year-old. That's a bad excuse. And then a person drag her here to throw her down the stairs? Anamaru? I'm not sure what that is. Like I only know of Anamaru from Love Live Sunshine. Well, interesting case. Oh. I mean, when I was in school, it's been a long time, but I don't think so, but it might depend on the teacher, yeah. I remember, like, it was either, like, you know, a cross, and if it was right, it was like a V, basically. I don't remember. I mean, it definitely was. Well, until middle school I was normal, but then in high school I totally dropped off and spent the last couple of years just waiting for my time to leave school at 16. Literally to the point where, like, sometimes there would be a test or something and I would literally just leave it blank. I just didn't care. I just wanted to leave, but I had to wait until 16. But in middle school I was, like, still a good student, so it's just been too long. I just don't remember what the grading looks like, you know? School stuff, I assume. Seducing my son. Alright. Okay. She's definitely like a PTA member. Oh my god. What a slut. What a short skirt. She's exactly like every PTA character in anime. Teacher really are like, they are saint. I mean, I used to hate them when I was in school, but it's an insane job having to deal with the teenagers, the parents, the school system. Oh, was it a lie? Stop spoiling stuff. I mean, he knows already, but. They're cooler in fiction than real life. Don't do anything. I mean, he probably knows that, I feel like. You can't trust silhouettes as we found out before. Someone looks slim but they're actually fat. You can't trust it. Uh-huh. But that's not how it works, right? Like, you were at a crime scene, you're supposed to be there to confess, well, to explain things. You can't just say, I don't want to be involved. Music is so threatening. Man, this is... He's going so open with his attacks now. It's very yabai. Okay. At least she's alive. Feel bad for her though. Seems like she's kind of involved in all this just for information that she knows, you know. Also, yeah, really feel bad for teachers. Not all of them are great, I mean, I can attest to that. Some are pretty terrible, but also it's an absolutely insane job when you think about it. I mean, you have a class of like 20, 30 kids. At least half of them are probably assholes and not great in some way. You still have to do your best with all of them. Then you have the parents who, you know, constantly complain to you about stuff that's normal, right? And you realize that the parents are like as bad as the kids, right? I mean, your daughter has shitty handwriting. She needs to improve it, so the teacher points that out. It's that simple. Yeah. Definitely not a job I'd like to do. Also, in most countries, it's also like not paid great. You hear that all the time. I mean, I hate mainly about the US, but okay, well, let's see what happens. Episode 780. 780 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, I was definitely not a great student myself. I was definitely part of the, you know, kids that were definitely disliked by the teacher for being a pain. I mean, I was not like someone who disturbed the peace, right? Since I was bullied and all that, I was trying to like not drag any attention, right? But since, you know, I kind of stopped studying, you know, I would often like hand back literally like a blank page after a test or something. And, you know, I'm sure that caused problem for the teacher, right? Though at the same time, like in French school and in high school, you didn't have one teacher. Like in middle school, it was one teacher. But in high school, you had like multiple classes with different teachers every day, so yeah. But I'm sure I was definitely disliked. But like the math teacher in particular, like she was pretty nasty about it, you know. Like she knew that I literally couldn't do any math, that I always handed back like blank page because, you know, I stopped listening a long time ago. And rather than just, you know, leave me alone at the back of the class, she would always have like moments of just, you know, singling me out, right? Asking me to solve something when she knew that like I had zero ideas since I didn't listen. I remember that. I mean, definitely sometimes I regret how things went, right? I kind of wish I had, properly finished high school and got my high school diploma and all that, but, my home and school situation was so bad at the time once I got to high school that, like, if you don't change that, I guess I don't see how things could have been different, Yeah. It's fine, though. As you always say, in life, you only end up as who you are now because of all the good and bad things that happened. So like I'd probably, who knows what kind of person I would be if I'd stayed good at studying. Because again, I think I was average to good as a student in middle school. I can remember like often getting notes because like grading was out of 20 of like between 15 and 20 a lot of the time in middle school. But then, yeah, again, like terrible things happen at home, terrible things at school. And when I got to high school, like very quick, I kind of lost the ability to study, to care, to listen, I guess. I mean, it's not that deep, right? Happens to a lot of people. I like this pose. The Scarlet Pursuit. Obviously. That's pretty common, I imagine, yeah. That's not how it works. Like, she's not seducing the kid. Holy shit, that's so cool. Okay. That has nothing to do with this. Oh my god. Can you imagine being a teacher and a mom like this comes to you and you know that there's nothing you can do to like fix her? She's going to like utterly ruin this child by being like crazy overprotective. I can't imagine it's that lady. I mean, she would have to knock her out and then drag her all the way. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, animal, okay. So you're a teacher and an artist too. Why is this so obvious? Like, Boku no Nippon? What? Are you the emperor of Japan? Oh shit. No one is being subtle anymore, we're just going for it. No time to waste. I mean, it's all more complicated than it seems, I guess. Like, he is in the organization, but he has his own goals, so... Is he an enemy? What does that mean, my Japan? Oh. That's what it is. So he's a cop. Oh. We didn't hear what they said back then, right? Yeah. But is that bad? If his Japan police is kind of on our side then, so it's fine. I don't know anymore. There's so much going on at this point. Right. The teacher lady is important. What do you mean in France? Clumsy. Akai. Ah. C'est quoi la checkmark? Checkmark, I think? I don't remember, it's been so long. I think checkmark. Sure. So why did you do it? I should have catched that, yeah. Got him. What? That's your reason? Insane. She woke up. Nani? All of this, seriously, that's the fucking reason? He's being kind of annoying. Not the biggest fan. Don't fuck with Kamel. Oh. Okay. Shit. But why? Why would it be a problem? Like, if Bourbon is actually a cop, why is it a problem? If you fill him in on, whatever plot you have with that guy to act like he's dead, then he's gonna know what not to do. Why is Conan acting like it's a problem if he's actually a cop? Was it because you think he's just not gonna want to cooperate with the FBI? I don't know. And then it's gonna mess things up. I mean, it could be because you see it all the time in real life. Like, a country's authority are very unwilling to cooperate with another ones, right? So he might ruin things whether you tell him or not. Still a lot I'm confused about. But interesting. Interesting. I kind of ship these two. Jodie Camel. I meant that Jodie is into a guy, but... Don't say it. You just said it, you fucking idiot. You just fucking said it. I'm sorry, but that's kind of bad writing. Like, that's such a cheap way to do it. I don't mind with these guys, but you just, like, a character saying, you know, you didn't tell him, you didn't say that, and a guy saying, no, I didn't say that, and then saying exactly the thing. That's not how people talk. Come on. You can do better, I am a show, come on. Like, he would just reply, no, I didn't say anything, but I didn't say anything about this and that and this and all that. Come on. How fast did he put on with these guys? Like, seriously. I mean, again, it might not be bad because, I don't know, if he's a cop, then it's fine. Maybe. But is he? Are we sure he is? I don't know. Wow, okay. That was annoying. Let's watch the next one. Let's watch the next one. At least the teacher survived, you know. 781 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, seriously, like, it's a pretty cheap way to write this, I feel like. You know? Did you leak the nuclear code? No, I did not leak the code. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, who answers like that? At least I'd give I Am a Good Show a pass because this doesn't happen often. Usually he writes this kind of stuff better. Now that I think about it, it's a rare moment where I feel kind of annoyed with the way something is leaked or revealed. But how does that work? Wait, so... No, he was there, and he's there. So then it means it was probably Vermars. Well, Vermars might be Jodie right now. I don't know anymore. brother. Okay. Let's see what happens from here. You know, one thing I'd like some info on is the boss of the organization. Like, it's crazy that we are 800 episodes in, and we know there's a boss, but all we know about it is a couple of sentences that were said, mostly by Vermans, that's it. Like, 800 episodes in, and that's all we know about the main villain. That's crazy, even by long-running shonen standards, right? That's absolutely crazy. Why I pass? I'm kind of afraid Kamen is gonna die. He definitely is one of the characters that could afford to be killed. He's like side character. Scarlet intersection. Okay, so at least we realize quick. Don't do that. Be evil, but at least put your cigarette in the trash. That might be the best way to not get copied, yeah? Just make a unique shirt or something. Three Koans, secret police, included by different police organizations. Okay. Yeah, you guys really beat simply, huh? Not very careful. Oh. Yeah, it seems unrelated. But obviously there's the convenience of them being parked right at the right place. Yes, that was a lie. You're too good at this. Hmm. Why does he care about that though? They have less to worry about. Yeah. Or could it be that that guy was a cop too? What? Right. He didn't and someone killed him? Okay. Okay. Oh. That's what they're connecting. Yeah. This is bad because the reporter girl is gonna be in trouble if they think that she helped with that. In what way? Yeah, but they could be hiding it, for all you know. But you can't be sure. Like, how do you know it's not acting? I'm guessing she grazed him, right? I forget. Good thing they're showing this again, no? Oh no, it was straight to the forehead. I remember this, yeah. I think I had argued before that the skull part here is like the hardest or something. So maybe it stopped the bullet. If she had a low caliber. Mm-hmm. But again, if he's a cop, why would he be doing all this? Why would he help the organization by proving that a guy he knows is in the FBI, isn't dead? So Conan is wrong. He's not a cop. I'm more confused. I mean, the classic, we get answers but I have more questions. Just talk to I. It's so annoying. Johnny Beep. That's a name. Johnny Beep. Oh shit. Is Conan just gonna go confront him straight? Oh, no. Oh. Wait, I'm confused again. Wasn't... I must have gotten confused somewhere again because I thought that we had... Wait, what? I thought Bourbon Amuro had been the same guy all along. I thought we had established that. Or at least I had convinced myself of that. But now you're telling me they're separate people? I was sure that's what I'd understood. After the train case, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. Well, I guess not, looking at... Except if this is someone in disguise again, but... I don't know what's going on anymore. I was sure they were the same person. Just, it was like a different disguise, basically, like... Why is he wearing a mask? I'm lost. No, I guess I was just confused. I mean, I had convinced myself of the wrong thing. They were always different characters. I thought I remember reading a comment too telling me that, but maybe I just misread it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I got confused. Like, at what point did I mess up? Huh? Or is it a case of like I didn't mess up? This is meant to be confusing? I'm not sure right now. Like, I'm thinking I might have just messed up and convinced myself of the wrong thing at one point. Or is this actually like part of the story? I'm not even sure anymore. This is obviously the biggest problem with something this freaking long, you know? Like a mystery stuff with this much stuff going on for this long. It gets hard to keep up. Like, before this, was there any scene where Amlo and Bourbon were in the same room? I don't think so. And after the train stuff, I was sure they were basically the same character, just that like Bourbon was just a disguise. Wait, I don't know anymore what I'm thinking. Just imagine my brain as mud, and that's what it is right now. It's a muddy mess. I'm kind of like confused, obviously. Okay, let's continue and see if I get unconfused or something. But yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Okay, 782. My brain. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I really feel convinced that I was sure that, but I don't know what to think anymore. Help. I don't even know what I'm confused about anymore. Like, I'm really scanning my mind, trying to remember like many things, but I still feel almost convinced, but now I don't know anymore. So this might just be like an actual reveal from the show and I'm supposed to be confused. What do you mean, Hajime Mashite, isn't this you? Man. I had this feeling of not being sure if like I messed up and got confused about something, or if this is like meant to be like this. Like this is actually a reveal that actually it is a real bubble or something. But it wouldn't make sense, no. But clearly, why is it someone else in disguise once again? I don't know where I'm at anymore. My brain hurts. Dun, dun, dun. I'm sure, at least, that's what we had established. That Mr. Zero Ray Amuro is Bourbon. It was just a personality he was using to look into eye and all that, right? So why is there another Bourbon? Let's find out. They lead Subaru Bourbon like Subaru drank a Bourbon but never showed that Subaru Bourbon. Okay. Why are you wearing a mask? Is it because you're not Bourbon so your jaw is not the same? Not anymore. I hate mysteries now. The Scarlet Return. Is this a guy or something? But why would Akai pose as Bourbon? I remember then, yeah. I mean, I remember it overall. I don't know if I remember every details, yeah. film. Ok. Ja. Okusenkaishu. So you're just saying she is the blank? I mean, I guess it's possible, yeah. And you had like auto blood stuff, you know, like they do in movie. So this is a guy then. But why is he acting like Bobo? My kidding me. Nah, too simple. Yeah. That's easy to fake, yeah. James Bond. I mean, it's logical for a killer, yeah. He was in the organization, he knows how they work. Basically, yeah. Damn, everybody's onto Conan. In your prediction. I mean, it's nice to see Conan do something like this rather than solve a mystery, make one. まさかここまでとはな。うん。50-50. Oh, he said that? But now he's talking like he doesn't know Bourbon, so I guess I was definitely wrong about some stuff. Or confused about some stuff. But there was definitely one point where Amuro disguised as Bourbon for some reason. That's probably why I got confused. Nani. So are we saying all this time Bourbon was Akai? Damn, there's that many. Deja vu, I've just been to this place before. I am on the street. Damn. Okay. He's like the study Arabian man who do this kind of driving. Ever seen the videos? They do crazy two-wheel driving with cars. I just know this is possible. Yeah, avoid the mask. Is it actually because you're coughing? Playing dumb? What is going on anymore? Oh. Did they switch place? Is this actually Akai? And they switched place for some reason because Yusaku knows about the organization, so he could get involved in all this. You fucked up the car. Hmm. Oh, that's what I was looking at earlier. Conan, okay. What do you mean? You get your gun and you start shooting. You're good, Kamel, come on. I actually have a hard time believing Sakai right now, acting like this. How are they getting out of this? You're wrong. You're too confident, so you're wrong. That's anime logic. Okay, I feel like I'm a bit less confused, but I'm still confused in some ways. I think, again, I think I talked about it before, right? But what contributes to my confusion is the constant like disguising from everybody. There's been so much disguising going around, and that really hasn't helped me. Because I don't always remember top of my head. I remember like someone being in a scene, but I don't remember if it was someone in disguise or not. Mia-chan's left a comment once trying to clear that up for me, and it kinda did. But now I'm thinking that I still got confused even despite that comment. Doriko and Minato, yeah. You told me about that. Too vocal producer. Okay, well, I'll just go along with it and see if I get a bit less confused, maybe. Only one episode left though, so what answer do we actually get? I mean, I don't even know anymore. Oh, yeah, you were wrong. Yes, Subaru, Bourbon. I don't even know anymore. Yabai. Wait, he's here? What? He was among us all along? So who is... What? As handsome as ever? Wait, so he's revealing himself alive? So who is this? Is this like a real person, not someone in disguise? The confidence of Chunks, hein? Hola, Kornitz Kekaku. Okay, so all this is also part of the plan? The thing is like, I would obviously look up a Wikipedia to kind of clear my confusion right now, but I'm sure that I can't, because I'm sure there's more spoiler that I shouldn't see. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what I'm confused about now anymore. With all the twists, I don't even know. So like, who is this? I think there's just too many names, like people having multiple names and all that. Subaru and Bourbon is supposed to be the same person, but I thought Subaru slash Bourbon was actually Amuro. That was just like a disguise. At least that just confirmed that it wasn't Akai. No, it was him disguising in some scene before, like when he said 50-50. I don't know. Let's watch the last one before I think too much and die. Uh, 783. I'm so confused despite watching this, pretty fast, right? I can't even imagine trying to watch this weekly. I mean, you would never remember any of the freaking plots between all the fillers and all that, right? How would you ever remember anything? 783 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Next episode show. It's so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, at least one thing I was right about from like a long time ago is that I was sure it was a plan of Conan and Akai, and that he wasn't dead. I think I called it very early too. I mean, it's hard to remember now, but I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, way before they dropped too many hints. So I'm kind of glad about that, even though I guess it seems kind of obvious now. But yeah, beyond that, I'm a bit lost. So, like, the thing I'm still confused about is Conan thinking that Amuro is part of the cops, the Japanese cops, secret police. But if he is, like, why is he doing all this? Like, right now he's basically acting like he really is in the organization and helping the organization, because if he knows that Akai is a cop and he probably did all this thing to not die and, hide, why would he go after him? It seems counterproductive if he's a cop. That confuses me. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Truth. Hopefully it's a lot of truth. Amulo's intention is gonna be revealed after this, with Bourbon part, okay? Camille is great, but even him. Nice. He's a sniper after all. Yeah. So who is you? The Scarlet investigator. Okay. Wait, did they make a script out of this whole thing? As some kind of play? Is it your type, Ryan? I mean, I guess, yeah. Like father, like son. We're just dubbing? And these guys are probably cops. If they're like the secret organization cops. So who's the guy sitting across you? Is it just a guy called Subaru and he has nothing to do with any of this? Furuya-kun. Wait, so he was willing to do that, really? I guess that explains that. He's willing to, like, expose a good guy to the organization to get closer? That's crazy. Got Okay. Things are clearing up. I'm sorry, but none of this is stealthy. I mean, like, Verma's vodka, I feel like they will figure all this bullshit out. Yeah, are you just a normal dude? Like, it can't be a normal dude, otherwise he would react differently from, like, all the accusation. It's still insane that he was willing to do all this and potentially like get the FBI agent kill that guy by revealing that he wasn't dead. But I guess maybe he has like a threat of the organization, so he's willing to do anything for getting them down. Who are you? I don't have an answer. Give me the twist. Oh, voice changer. Who? AG maybe? Oh. Okay. Well, one of my ideas was right. Also, that is someone else. I thought maybe this was pre-recorded, this is live. Oh, it's his wife. I kind of hate how many people are so good at disguising. I just can't trust anyone is anybody. Okay. But then I still have some question. I guess I'll wait until later. No, okay, I think I'm good. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the point. Ah. Of course. The British. Well, Jody, just think for a second and make the connection, seriously. This is so obvious. So, since the first time Subaru showed up, he was never Bourbon, and he was always Akai, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Ah, as I said earlier, it seems pretty obvious. Especially when your friends are so careless. I remember this. But why? What was it? Remind me. Could be something like when a guy was in the organization, he killed someone close to Amuro, and so that's why he's mad. Don't call him should, like, act. Oh boy. I don't really care about this right now. Even though I'm guessing this whole thing has something to do with, yeah, obviously. It's a switcheroo and yes. Are you really convinced, Vermans, after all this bullshit? He suddenly just gives up. Your secret? You're the boss? Lover, daughter? Blackmail, hein? What's the actual secret? I mean, I don't think it matters if she's the boss, lover, or daughter or something. Oh yeah, it is. That was open-ended enough, but... Oh. Scotchy. In France, scotch is a tape, sticky tape. I mean, seems like it. Did you killed this scotch or something? That's why he hates you? Oh. So he's still trying to... Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know, you do that. Vinegar is pretty strong. Oh, finally. Three liters. Good name again? Rum. No one we know, right? I mean, we might. Oh. Considering our mystery work, it has to be a character we've already been introduced to. But at this point, gin and vodka are not really that interesting anymore, like, they don't really do much. Okay, I think I'm mostly cleared. Good. I should have just not talked and waited for the episode. I think I'm mostly less confused. Yeah, I think the part I was confused the most... Oh, chat, kind of... Oh, you've got an explanation. Mislead Subaru equal Bourbon. Subaru's appearance was at the same time as Bourbon. I sense Subaru black organization smell. Kept watching Agasa's house, drinking Bourbon. I detect his skill. Yeah. I think I know where I got confused, because one time Amuro disguised as Bourbon, right? And that had made me think that all along he was acting as Bourbon or something, but no, that wasn't the case. There was a real Bourbon, which wasn't real, it was actually Akai all this time. Yeah, okay. I think that's it, right? Coffee. Teki desu ka? So yeah, he was the enemy. Alright. And that ends this arc. Good stuff, despite all my confusion. Good stuff. Alright. Shonin Subaru equal Akai. Both like coffee. Both are lefty. Both say 50-50. Conan was counting on him. I sensed Subaru black organization skill. That's what I'm confused about, because Like, yeah, I remember all the scene that she was scared of Bourbon, right? But if it was Akai, like, sure, he had been in the organization, but he's also a good guy, so like, I mean, I think that thing is just confusing, the thing with I detecting black organization people. That thing is still kind of weird to me. Because, yeah, why would she detect him? Because he's a good guy, actually. Even if he was inside as an undercover guy. Okay. And then we see, yeah, I was right, he wasn't dead. They had faked it. So Muro is actually a Japanese cop, but he has an hatred for the organization and for maybe Akai himself. Potentially for killing. I'm gonna guess this coach guy was like discovered by the organization, and Akai was the one who had to take care of him, which is why maybe, well, I guess I call him Ray. All the names get confusing. Lei hates him and was willing to, like, you know, unmask him as alive and throw him under the bus to, like, both get revenge on him but also get closer to the organization. Okay, that's what I'm getting from all this. Subaru played Aka role at his first appearance. The apartment fire case. Yeah, and then along the way some people impersonated him. Okay. I think I'm mostly cleared up, yeah. Yeah. Mostly cleared up. It's still like a lot at once, but surprisingly, yeah, I feel a bit cleared up. Nice feeling. Gundam reference? There's a Gundam reference? I mean, I guess the name Amuro. Fair enough. Go on. Phew, I still feel like pretty tired with all this. That was so much. Yeah. Let me switch the screen. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and they mentioned Rom, the closest advisor to the boss. So it means that maybe finally the story is getting closer to the boss. But again, I feel like it would be someone we've known already, or am I wrong? But who could it be, like? There's no one that stands out in my mind. Seda, if she's not actually Akai's sister, and she's just playing. There's also like the little girl that showed up. But she doesn't seem to be with the organization. Akai Shuichi is from Akai Suisse. Oh, Red Comet. Yeah, Char Arzenabolo, it's hard to say. And voice actor Ikeda Shuichi. Oh, I did not realize that. Okay, that's cool. Damn, Ayama Gosho is a Gundam fan, huh? Alright. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool reference. Yeah. And then Scarlet, Red, etc. Yeah. Phew, that's a lot. You know, this is all pretty good stuff. I just wish that it was like... I feel like I would enjoy it more if, like, Ayama Gosho wrote the story in a way that was more like divided, like, you know, rather than have like little bit of info in normal case like he does. Like the main story stuff was a lot more like condensed and next to each other. I'm sure some people enjoy the breads and crumbs over a long time, but for me, I don't know. I think I would prefer if we got like the full focus at once, you know? It would probably help a little bit. Casval Ren Daikun is Charnazable's true name. That's right, yeah, Casval. And Kiyasubaru is from Casval. Kiyasubaru. Phew, okay. And obviously, like, if anyone wasn't seen Gundam, one of the big things with the character Char, who is the main antagonist in the first show, is that throughout the miniseries of Gundam, he has different identity. That's kind of his thing. So I can see the connection, yeah. It's kind of a funny connection to use that name for someone hiding their identity, yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay, well, good stuff. Yeah. We get some reveal at least. Good stuff. I'm tired. I'm tired of all this. Okay. Well, next time what do we have? Next time we have all this. Amuro Toru and his true name Furuya Lei is from Amuro Lei and the voice actor Furuya Toru. Oh wow, that too? Seriously? Okay. That's so much connection, yeah. Alright. Okay. No, I mean I liked it for the most part. I don't have much to complain about because I feel less confused now after this last episode. And that's what I wanted. Because for like many streams now, I have been kind of confused, even with you guys trying to explain. And obviously like the problem is that I wasn't sure if I was confused on my own or if it was like meant to by the story. So I felt kind of stuck in like not being sure if, you know, I'm making mistake on it, basically. Gundam fan knew Okiya Subaru, Casval, Dekun, Akaya the first time. Yeah, okay. I would have never think of that, I mean. Fair enough. What an interesting choice for this, yeah. Okay, I can praise that from Ayamagosho, that's an interesting move. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so for explaining. Thank you. And yeah, looking forward to more Metante Conan. We'll see what happens. If the plot gets even crazier. Like, things feels pretty cleared up right now. I mean, there's still a bunch of mysteries, but you know, it feels mostly cleared up. Yeah, Arashi Fest tomorrow. Should be fun. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you guys as always for coming. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. ExoticBankai. See you.